Welcome, everybody, to the Advance Your Wealth podcast and video series. I'm Homer Smith with Convergent Wealth Partners. Today, I'm excited to have Frank Seneco on the show today. We're going to talk a lot about some advanced insurance planning strategies. And so I want to kick it right off here with Frank. Frank, tell me a little bit about yourself and about your firm, and then let's dive into some interesting ideas around insurance planning.
Thank you, Homer. It's very nice to be here. I've been in the financial services industry for 31 years. We have two companies. The companies are Seneco and Associates here in the U.S. and Seneco Global Advisors, which is our offshore insurance consultancy for international transactions. We're a completely independent firm and have been that way for about 27 years now. So we really take a look at each client situation and find what fits best for the client. We're not motivated by just say one insurance company. We don't have a parent that we're dealing with. We work on structuring sophisticated life insurance portfolios for high net worth and ultra high net worth families, both here in the US and around the world. And the focus on the planning is for income, gift, and estate tax minimization. Mostly all of the work we do is in connection with client's team of advisors, such as their estate and tax attorney, accountants, trust officers, bankers, and investment professionals.
Awesome. So with everything going on right now, obviously a lot of people are familiar with the proposals coming out around some of the changes in tax laws that, especially could be pretty impactful for business owners, especially in high tax states. And one of the solutions we've worked on together is called the Benefit Focused Defined Benefit Plan. And so I think a lot of people are familiar with traditional retirement plans and defined benefit plans, but there's some very unique features to a benefit-focused defined benefit plan that make it a pretty potentially powerful vehicle. So, where did the benefit-focused plan come from, and how is it different from a traditional defined benefit plan?
Great, sure. We can cover that. I mean, it's really, the benefit-focused design actually takes advantage of age-old pension opportunities that have been in the code for years. And this is where a participant can receive a lifetime income for their lifetime and also continue a survivor benefit for the spouse's lifetime. This is called 100% joint and survivor benefit, which is the most valuable retirement benefit afforded by the IRS code. It also does provide a lump sum death benefit when a participant passes away. So I have the ability to not only provide the lifetime income for the pension recipient's lifetime, it will continue for the spouses, and we do have a lump sum because of the death benefit. This is planning that has been around for years. We've just taken this and moved it into the small and private business space.
So why have so few people heard of this particular version of a defined benefit plan? I mean, most of the administrators I work with and actuaries aren't doing this type of planning. What is it around this plan that either it's more complex or a little bit more unique that allows for only a small group of experts that have been focused on this?
Well, I mean, that's a great question, and it comes up all the time. It's really this is black and white code. I mean, it's right there in the code. And you have the ability to design a plan this way. It's just the groups of pension actuaries that we work with do specialize in this space. And it really goes into the way that they structure and design the plan when we originally set it up. This provides the ability to make larger contributions to the defined benefit plan than you would with a traditional plan. It really just goes to the way that we're structuring and setting the plan up initially.
Got it. So sounds like it could be a pretty great strategy, the ability to fund more in and take advantage of some of these other benefits. So, what type of business owner or business structure does this really make sense for?
Well, again, you're right. It does give the ability for higher contributions. And what that does, it gives us the ability to get assets into the plan faster. So it's a faster development of retirement plan assets with flexibility on the contributions. And this has been around for ages, as I've mentioned. We've been doing this plan since, I'd say about 2007. And one of the firms that we deal with, the actuarial firm, has been doing it since 1995. So It's a really great program. We typically look for businesses with high cash flows, high profitability, and they're looking to fund retirement benefits. Typically, it's a small business or it's a family business with 35 employees or less. In the case of a company with union employees, that's okay because we can exclude the union employees. So I've had a situation where, we had 200 employees, 175 were union, and we had the 25 office staff to deal with. We were able to put that plan in. But usually it's the small groups that we're looking towards.
Got it. And so a lot of these businesses may already have some form of a retirement plan in place, maybe a 401k, maybe even an existing defined benefit plan. So are those, any sort of hindrance to making a benefit focused plan work, or are there still benefits to utilizing the strategy in that case?
There are benefits to utilizing the strategy, even if they have an existing plan. In the case of where they have a 401k or profit sharing plan, that's a version of a defined contribution plan. So we can layer on top of that a benefit focus and give them the ability to make those larger contributions where they already have a 401k and or a cash balance or defined benefit plan. The opportunity there is that we can amend and restate that existing plan to a benefit focus and give them the ability to make the higher contributions.
Got it. So I know you've been reviewing a lot of retirement plans as people have come to you to look at this benefit focused defined benefit plan. As you look through all these plan documents and various types of plans, what are some of the biggest gaps or opportunities that you see as you've been doing these reviews, where some things that are in the current plans today may lead to some challenges or bigger problems down the road?
Well, I can't say we've seen so many things of mistakes, but where I think that people don't take advantage of the ability to make these larger contributions, which are pre-tax, is they're not drawing out enough income to base their pension benefits on. I mean, you've got a business that's, wild example. There's $1 million in profit, but I have somebody say, well, gee, I'm taking out a 75,000 or $100,000 W-2 and the rest comes out on a K-1 because I don't want to pay the extra Social Security and the Medicare. I mean, it really doesn't make sense when you have that high profitability because we can increase the pension benefit that is available for them, and we'll make up any additional monies they pay on, for Social Security. We're going to offset with that larger contribution because I was able to increase their pension benefit. That's probably the biggest thing that I see. Another is we can actually make the 401k profit sharing plan and the defined benefit plan. I use the term of coexist. They cross test them. So we have the opportunity to uh, maximize benefits for the owners and executives in the defined benefit plan and minimize the non-highly compensated employees or the staff in the plan and make up the benefit in the profit sharing plan for those non-highly compensated employees. They're in both plans. It's
Yep.
just I see sometimes they don't take advantage of the opportunity of cross testing between the two to really skew that benefit over to the owners.
Yeah. And would you say that for a benefit focused defined benefit plan, I guess it depends on the goal of the owner themselves, but it sounds like it's a plan that can really focus a lot of benefits towards the owner themselves. Is it also a plan that could be used, if they are interested in employee retention and attracting high quality employees to the firm? Could it be used to and structured for that?
Completely. And actually, as you mentioned, it can provide the ability to skew more benefits towards the owners or the highly compensated. But please know that everything we're doing is it's black and white in the code. It's just what opportunities they have to take advantage of, and it's on a case by case basis. But also, when you have someone that you want to retain, or I mean, I've got one employer who we really want to take care of our staff. We had about 12 people total in the plan, two owners and the other 10 um, um, rank and file, we'll call them. I mean, they really wanted to fund benefits for them because they wanted their employees to feel confident that they believed in them. So yes, you do have the ability to go either way. But again, it all goes back to the testing, which we have to fall back to the IRS code.
Yep. And so one of the unique features of the benefit focused plan, in addition to the joint and life survivorship benefit that you mentioned earlier, is the life insurance component.
Mhm.
And so, tell me a little bit more about how that fits into this type of a plan. I don't think many people are familiar with having life insurance being a part of their defined benefit plan. So how can that be utilized, and what are some of the benefits of incorporating a life insurance policy into their defined benefit plan?
Sure. I mean, well, a traditional defined benefit plan, which is a single life annuity that you're familiar with that they build, you can have life insurance in a traditional defined benefit plan. In the benefit focus plan, it works a little bit different. But the reason someone would consider doing this is going to be that they're funding a life insurance benefit with pre-tax dollars. So they have the ability to, have a tax savings, and in essence, they're getting their insurance a little bit of a discount is one way to look at it. In the benefit focus design, the life insurance component is an ancillary benefit. We have the retirement benefits being the joint survivor benefits or statutory. And the pre-retirement life insurance benefit is an ancillary benefit. So per the code, it gives the actuaries the ability to value that benefit, and it also helps us increase contributions to the plan than we can over a traditional plan.
Got it. So, in summary, looking at this plan as a whole, if you're a successful small business owner, typically around 35 employees or less, high cash flow, high profits, and you want to put more funds away for your retirement or to support providing more benefits to your employees, if you're a high tax state, really focusing on reducing those taxes, this benefit focused defined benefit plan, could really be a unique opportunity for you. And so if this is an idea that you think might benefit you, we'd love to do a review of your overall retirement situation, determine if this type of a plan could make sense and bring value to your overall situation. So, at Convergent, we work closely with Frank and his team to do these reviews and really make sure that we're helping you optimize your overall retirement plan goals, and make sure that the plans you have in place are really going to meet the needs that you think they are, and that we're taking advantage of the code and all of the areas around tax planning and insurance planning all combined to put you in the best position possible. So we'd love to talk with you about this. If you think you might benefit from it, send me an email, homer@convergentwealth.com. We'd love to talk more with you about this. Frank, thank you so much for sharing this unique idea around the benefit focused defined benefit plan, and look forward to some future episodes where we dive into deeper into some other advanced insurance topics as well. So thanks for your time today.
Thank you, Homer. It was great to be here.